Hey everybody, welcome to Kitchen Table Talks. I'm your girl KP, and I'm sitting here with
your boy Myron from the mindofmyron.com and the Hot Spot Podcast. You dig.
If you're new to the channel, Kitchen Table Talks is a show about relationships, sex, love, breaking up, etc., etc. Please hit the subscribe button right now and leave us a comment to let us know if you like all these topics that we get to talk about. So today, our topic is
what is it?
An age-old phrase. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Interesting.
Now I have some thoughts about that. I'm sure you have some thoughts. I'm going to let you go first since you're the guest. What do you think?
Once a cheater, always a cheater. I would have to disagree.
Okay.
I will start off by saying this. You know, cheating is one of those habits, you know. I feel like everybody has the ability to cheat.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those habits that once you do it, you're more likely to do it again. Mm-hmm. So I would say, first off, if you have never cheated, don't take that risk. I say the same thing about sex. Don't have sex. Why? Because you might like it. You might like but if you've never had sex, you don't know if you like it or not. So it's not something you urge for, you're yearning for. You might, you'll still get a little horny, but at the same time, you ain't did nothing yet. Right. So with cheating, you haven't done it yet. You've been faithful. Some people get a thrill out of cheating. Mm-hmm. Some people like that spice, that on the edge type of feeling, like hiding your girl or boy behind the door when you open the door to your real boyfriend or girlfriend. You did. So I mean, I started by saying that if you've never done it, don't do it, because I feel like once you do it, you open Pandora's box. Right. To allow yourself to cheat. But I'll give more of my takes after I get some of yours.
Okay, so I'm thinking that I don't necessarily feel like it's true either. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like my biggest point is like you said, we all have the capability of cheating, and if you do cheat within your relationship and that is discovered or found out, the trust in that relationship will be a wrap. Right. And it will be very difficult to get back. But that doesn't mean that when you move on to your next relationship that you cheat again, because you may not ever cheat again. Myself being an example. Have I cheated before? Yes. Am I with any of those niggas? No. But I'm in a different relationship, and I've never cheated in this relationship. But you see what I'm saying?
What's crazy is I've never cheated, but I've been the person somebody's cheated with.
You a side nigga?
I was getting a box though.
You a side nigga?
So I've been in that situation, but karma can come back to bite you, because in that situation,
I mean, I've been cheated on too. So yeah, it did.
I will say, men are more likely to cheat than women. Women are also more likely to accept cheating than a man would.
Mm-hmm. That's very true.
And I think that partially goes into the fact of why some men cheat, because I feel like you see so many examples of men cheating and women accepting it. I feel like a lot of women might not necessarily cheat, because us guys, if you cheat on me, it's a wrap. It's over with.
Because like y'all feelings hurt very.
I can't be with nobody else. If that shout out to Miguel, tell me that pussy is mine. If it's mine, you give it to somebody else, it ain't mine. Right. Therefore, you can go let it be somebody else.
Cheating is already it sounds cut and dry, but it's really not. It's a very vague type of thing, because women, we feel like if you talking to somebody else,
that's so perfect that you said that, because I was going to say, wasn't necessarily
you cheating on me.
Right. Wasn't necessarily we talking about in cheating. Is it sexual relation, or just is it emotional cheating?
Right, because I know that I've emotionally cheated before. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't necessarily give my body to somebody else. Mm-hmm. So
I think that's what a lot of people miss too, because you can cheat without having sex with somebody.
Oh yeah, what? You can literally, if you can be making love to your significant other every day, never have sex with the other person, but if you are more emotionally attached to the other person, you might as well just go the full way with them and just, in your other relationship, because for women, for sure, that's a stronger bond. Because now I feel like I can trust this person more than I can trust, the person I'm in a relationship with, and all of that type of stuff. So
I think, to answer your question though, I think once a cheater, always a cheater is false. And the reason I say that is because I'm a fan, and I've been saying this a lot lately. example, I've been saying this about Meek Mill. I've said this about Tyga with their music. They both released new projects. Meek released Wins and Losses. Tyga released Bitch I'm the Shit Too. And both are really good projects. And I say they learn from mistakes because, one, I see in Meek's album he grew up. Tyga, he got rid of a Kardashian. So they made some mistakes.
Right.
And I saw on these projects they grew up. And we have to allow people to make mistakes and to grow from them. So I feel like people have the ability, in this case cheating, funny how everything can tie in each other.
Right.
In this case cheating, you can learn from your mistakes. I think of it from God's perspective is that when you have a good girl, she holds you down, and you make that mistake, like some girls cheating on some girls, you don't matter. But when you find that one and the cheating and it break y'all up, it can really affect you, which in terms, you don't want to make that mistake again.
Right.
So that for that,
you habitually make that mistake again because now you feel like I already lost the right one. So
that also can be the other side of it.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's the point in being faithful to somebody again? Because I already messed up the best thing. So there's.
Or to go with that though, if you get that person back, you're not gonna cheat on them again, right? Because you messed up once and you fight to get somebody back. Yeah. A lot of the time, you're not gonna want that person to go, so you're gonna try not to make as many mistakes.
Right.
Well, we're human, so you still do.
Real quick, we're gonna run down the list of different ways to cheat because I feel like people don't really know.
That is very true.
I really do. I feel like lots of guys think that it's literally penetration and like that's cheating. Other than that, they feel like they're not. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna start it off. We'll go back and forth.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so first we already kind of mentioned it. Emotional.
Emotional is definitely one, and I'll combat that with physical. We all know that, but not just penetration.
Yeah.
Putting your lips on somebody else.
Yes.
Kissing is
oral.
One.
Oral is cheating,
right.
People. Having inappropriate conversations.
That's definitely
because
one.
If I pick up my man phone and I see him texting a female and it's just sounds flirty or it just, you know what I'm saying? Because you can tell when something's flirty. Even though it's via text and you can't hear the context,
I will go, you said inappropriate conversation. I think to go with that, sending news to somebody else.
Yeah.
That's not the person you're with. That's cheating.
Yeah, that's cheating.
And sometimes, my thing is that a lot of these things too, people do out of spite because their person not necessarily treating them right. Tell that person.
Thank you.
Communication, baby.
Hello, have conversations with your significant other, and if you feel like you can't have a conversation with them, then that sounds like you need to go.
Right, and pop it off single instead of popping it off on the low.
For real though.
I got one.
What?
Time.
Yes.
If you are putting more time and energy to somebody that's not the person you're with, that's a big way of saying, hey, you might need to go.
I have a question. Do you think that you can cheat on your significant other with like your job or something like that? Since you mentioned time.
That could technically, yes, you can.
Because you can love your job more than you love that person.
I mean, I've heard one person tell. I've seen they got this famous sports commentator's name, Skip Bayless. He told his wife from jump. He was like, "You are going to be second." Because if I want to be as great as I want to be in my field, like I love you, but you're gonna have to understand that you are gonna be second when it comes to. She was okay with that. I mean, but that's early ground rules,
right?
So if it's something in late in relationship, I feel like you always need to make time. So yeah, technically you can cheat.
So neglect would be
more so, yeah.
Wow, damn.
Money.
Oh yeah, because that MOB.
Right. You said you spending.
If your philosophy is MOB, or you spending your finance, your
on
coin
somebody
on somebody else, that's a problem.
Like my boy, I know she cute now, but she don't need you to get her lunch. Go take your lunch to your wife and your kids.
Hello, work husbands and work wives. Don't think we'll be knowing about that shit.
That is true too.
That's still cheating because you putting that person on a higher level than all the rest of your coworkers. So like, what that mean?
Your friends. I'll say this. Your friends. Not necessarily saying that it's cheating, but if you have a close friend of the opposite sex, that can go to a whole different conversation. But doing something with them because they're your friend, like for an example, you throwing it back. If it's your guy friend and y'all not to an extent where it's just mutually friends, like if y'all can have a flame every now and then. You not popping it for pimp, not busting it over, but you grinding or giving them a little extra time. Mm-hmm. That's a part of the cheating game too.
Right.
Don't think just because they're your friend that it's harmless. And some people try to get away with that because they try to be like, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my brother, my sister.
Don't play that brother sister shit.
Keep an eye out.
Oh, also mental. You can be mentally cheating. You literally could be doing nothing, but if you're lusting over someone else in your mind, like even if you haven't acted on it in real life, if you just lusting over somebody over and over in your mind, that's cheating too.
I think, and what we said a little earlier, a lot of these things that we just mentioned in this list can be solved with clear communication.
Right. Because
women need a song. COMMUNATION. Do you know? No. Okay.
I mean,
I tried it.
I don't like to spell big words in my songs.
I like the independent though.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was younger then, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
And
I tried.
It did help me learn
but
how
yeah,
to spell.
right, definitely did. Because you know people can't.
And
say,
Renaissance, remember that?
We'll take it back. We'll take it back. But yeah, I think communication can solve a lot of cheating.
It really can. At the end of the day.
At the end.
Like, literally, if you feeling some type of way in your relationship, before you take that step to begin cheating, sit your man or your woman down and say, hey, like, this been on my mind.
I think one thing we also have to think is, you have to forgive yourself at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes cheating is a mistake. You acted on something too much and somehow you find yourself in a mousetrap. But you know, you can get out.
Yeah.
So you have to forgive yourself at the same time. And just because you're already a cheater don't mean you have to continue to be one. Like,
right.
Some of us can have that mindset, well, I already did it once, I might as well do it again. You don't.
Right.
You can stop. That's what you do with the red light and the stop sign. Stop. And just don't act on that further on. Because I feel like we can get these eternal mindsets that just mess us all up. And if you can change your mindset from that, you don't have to do it. Also, you don't have to do what everybody else does. Just because your boy's doing it, don't mean you got to play the role.
Right.
And I'm talking to my fellas,
Stop trying to keep up with other people's personas, because them niggas be lying too. So they literally might not be doing none of the stuff that they saying that they doing, true. And you doing it for real, and you getting your shit fucked up for real.
And women, y'all cheat too.
Yeah,
but see, women,
but we smarter than y'all.
Yeah, but y'all like to cheat with. See, the thing is, women nowadays, it's crazy how things are developing. Women today don't, they don't just cheat. They try to cheat with like one of your homeboys, your friends. They don't want you. When they get you back, they want to get you back when they cheat.
I mean, yeah, if it's a retaliation cheat, I can see it, because what's the point in cheating with somebody that you don't know? Like, I'm going to try to doubly hurt you. I'm going to hurt you by giving it up to somebody, and it's going to be somebody that you feel like, damn, that person wouldn't do that to me. Oh, but yeah, they did.
Well, it's crazy is with women, though. I feel like a lot of women give you the signs that they cheat. Like, they want you. I think if
we want you to know, yeah.
I think sometimes the situation, like, they want you to at least think about it. Like, they want you to, if they cheat, they want you to know, but they don't want you to know, like, fully, like, just like, they can give like little face expressions, like slick remarks that they give you hint, fellas, but you might not. Sometimes we think we too high and mighty that we can't be.
I want men to know too that at the end of the day, this ain't even a sexist comment. It's just a fact. Like, women are smarter than you. Especially when it comes to,
you know what's crazy is
cheating.
Cheating, yes. I think
we do not get sloppy.
If
we get sloppy, that means we don't give a fuck no more.
I can give you that. I was gonna say, as relationships as a whole, no. I think men are smarter, but cheating,
I feel like
you're right.
Like, we know that we cheating. We gonna know exactly how to do it. We ain't gonna change up none of our shit that we do. Like, that's what men do. Y'all change up y'all patterns. See, y'all start wearing extra cologne.
Women that cheat their phone with no code on their phone.
Sure will.
They don't have. That's crazy though. I know some girls who cheated.
I will put my side nigga number in my phone as my homegirl.
Fellas,
a girl literally used me like that. She put me in her phone as her side nigga.
That's crazy. I know some girls who take their main dudes' cars to go to their side niggas' houses.
Also, y'all niggas.
I'm throwing a lot of shots in this. If y'all watch this video, catch
men, y'all like to tell too many people stuff. See, girls, most time, if we gonna cheat, we gonna do it solo dolo. Right. We ain't gonna drag our homegirl into it. We ain't gonna do none of that. And if we do, it's gonna be one homegirl, and we're gonna give you the bare minimum of what's going on. Just know I was here with you at this day and this time, and that's it. And that's it.
Fellas, stop thinking y'all too high and mighty to be cheated on. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. Your penis is not golden, baby. It's not.
But yeah, so to kind of summarize.
But back round into the topic.
Yeah.
The answer still is a unanimous
no. Because I feel, again, like I say, I feel like people can change. People can grow. People can become different people.
Yes.
You don't always stay the same person.
Let me ask you this. This is a bad question.
Got it.
Okay. Say you in your current relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Not me, because I'm married and I don't play that shit.
Shout out to Bae. I don't know who she is yet, but you somewhere watching.
But say you in your current relationship, and maybe y'all been together for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Say early on you cheated. Now you did it one time, you covered the cheat up. Should you admit 5 years later? Should you admit it? Do you carry it to the grave?
I think that you carry it to the grave.
I think so too. I ain't gonna lie.
Unless it's a situation where somehow that can come back up again. Because you never know how, if a person comes back in town, or you're going to be in a situation where if that person is still resentful, if the person you cheated with is still resentful, and you know they have malicious intents, then you probably go ahead, baby, I made a mistake. But if not, you take that to the grave. Random episode of the Carmichael Show just happened. Oh, yeah. Where the daddy, he had a secret son for like 40 years.
I know.
It's crazy.
We just watched that, and I was like, how you even keep that type of secret that long?
Right, it's a long time to keep
40 years, a lifetime.
Right. Kept a whole baby from his wife.
And then the son helped him.
Right, he ain't say nothing either. So that's a big secret. If you can keep a secret like that, I mean, I know it's a TV show, but that's a big secret.
You can keep a fucking secret like that.
But I mean, I feel like if that's your one mistake, I feel like you can beat it if it comes to the light, but I might as well, just let that one go. It might have been a random trip to Vegas or something like that. Right. Especially if it's somebody that you have no emotional ties to.
Right.
If it's somebody that maybe you slept up with an old flame, then you probably still need to keep it, but I would more so tell that one versus so I can let them know that's the past.
Right. Versus one night stand and you don't even know that person, or it's not no big deal, like a big connection thing.
Make sure you use the condom.
But
I asked that, right?
Because I asked that because we had talked about karma a little bit.
Mm-hmm. They can't come back to haunt you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. We talked about cheating, how to cheat, how not to cheat.
We talked a lot about low-key how. We gave y'all some
real tips on how to cheat.
But you should.
But you should not do it. But also, if you have cheated before, just know you don't have to remain a cheater. Like you're not that's not a label. You're not obligated to be a cheater no more.
That's not your scarlet letter.
It's not.
You ain't gotta wear it everywhere you go.
Rid yourself. Repent. Now, like we said, if it was a long ass time ago, you still with that person, don't say shit. Repent to the Lord and then let it be that.
Unless you got a baby, and then you might have to eventually say that because
then you got a 18-year-old child now, or for 40 years.
Or she gonna wonder why that $300-$400 keep coming out your check. But
oh baby, she been asked that question. I don't know what you was hiding with that. But
my Apple Music is a little high.
What you renting? What you buying?
Right.
Okay, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this conversation and these topics, please leave us a comment down below. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We have so much more coming. And if
hopefully I'm back for more too.
Oh, he'll be back for more. I mean, damn, he's like a part of the JK Studios family at this point. I mean, come on.
I feel like that.
But also, if you have a topic that you want us to talk about, please send it to the JK Studios email that's down on the screen and in the description box. Make sure to, I'm gonna start another show. Want me to tell you what it's about?
You want to tell me now?
I'm gonna tell you now.
Okay.
It's called Q&A. So it's pretty much the same thing, right? So we're gonna be talking about relationship stuff, but people are gonna email us at the JK Studios email and put Q&A in the subject bar, and I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna invite you to answer some of that questions. That's gonna be raw. Everything will remain anonymous. Just send us a little brief synopsis of your story, and we will give you our advice.
Cause we all ain't shit, but the goal is to try to be more and more shit every day.
I done turned my life around.
Jesus.
I wasn't never no hoe, but everybody got a hoe phase. Mine just wasn't that long.
Next topic, she gave it to you. Coming soon.
Can your whole phase be deleted? Yes or no?
Shout out to Drea. I mean,
they came from her, but what's her whole phase? Whatever. We'll talk about it later. Thank y'all so much for watching Kitchen Table Talks with your girl KP and your boy
Myron from themindtemind.com.
Yeah. Thank y'all.